Emptiness and void is it, so consuming now I must admit I can't make it on my own.
Welcome back to BCW. It is time for BCW 128 as we are going to hear from a returning Christian Synn as well as the BCW champion Maxel Reeves as we are just days away from BCW 130 this Saturday, February 22nd, as it is going to be Tsunami with major implications for our biggest show of the year, Trampomania. If Gallows wins, he will be added to the match with Maxel Reeves, who we'll hear from later tonight. But this Thursday, you're going to want to join us right back here for the final face-off between Gallows and Tsunami. As without further ado, it is time to hear from the hardcore champion, Christian Synn.
The long-awaited return of Christian Synn. This man hasn't been seen since Christmas Chaos.
I know a lot of people have been asking where I've been, and I think after Christmas Chaos I needed a nice break because the intensity of that match was insane. And if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert, I beat Caden Gallows and I walked out your hardcore champion. Now, having said that, Trampomania is coming up and I'm hungry for a match, and I'm going to talk to management. I'm going to make it happen. I don't care who it is. It's going to happen. It could be Caden again, but as far as I'm concerned, our feud's over, and I don't want to talk to him anymore. But whoever it is, send him my way. Hell, I'll fight 4 people in the ring at the same time if I have to. Just know, any match, I'm always going to be walking out with this. That's all I have to fucking say.
That seems like an invitation at Trampomania for anybody on this roster to come and face one of the very best in the business.
Adamant statement from Christian Synn there saying he is ready for whoever is next to step up to the mantle. That is now, it is time to hear from the BCW champion Maxel Reeves. BCW, it is your BCW champion Maxel Reeves coming to you at an important time in our company's history. You see, we are coming off of an amazing Gridlock show, a show that I had an incredible showing at. And at this show, I defeated Caden Gallows soundly and retained my BCW championship that I still have right here on my shoulder. You see, as much as these people want to go out there and claim that the odds are stacked against me, that the odds are not in my favor, time and time again, I have shown to persevere through the odds and come out victorious. This is dating back to this summer when I came back from injury, and I came back with a passion. I came back a new man who is going to conquer all of professional wrestling, and this new man who has already conquered BCW with this BCW championship, defeating the 800-day champion. We already know this, though. We know how great I am. But the problem is when we go into my defenses, these people, they go out here and they say that I'm going to lose this championship, that this man has me beat, that this man can easily defeat me. And what happens time and time and again? Those people are disappointed. And the people who are supporting me, they are awarded for their loyalty and for their support as I remain victorious. So it's up to you who you want to root for at Trampomania. If you wanted to root for Tsunami, who is going to be fighting me for this BCW championship, or if somehow Gallows, we have BCW 130 coming up, if Gallows manages to defeat Tsunami, he will be added to that match and it will become a triple threat. And I'll have to walk in there just like I did Trampomania 1's odds stacked against me. But this time I will conquer because I'm not the same man I was at Trampomania 1. No. But let me tell you about BCW 130 coming up this Saturday. BCW 130 is going to be quite the pivotal show. Last week when myself and Tsunami and Gallows met in the middle of that ring and to discuss some things, to discuss Gridlock, to discuss how I kicked Gallows' ass at Gridlock, to discuss how Gallows then went into the main event and lost twice in one night by losing to Tsunami, getting pinned by Tsunami, and Tsunami secured his main event spot at Trampomania 3. Good for him. But as you see here on my shoulder, the main event spot is firmly secure. And I'm going to tell you this, is those two men want to go out there and they want to take me out of the equation. They want to take me out of the decision making, and they want to go out there and they want to schedule a match that has implications for my BCW title, which I've held and defended for almost 200 days now. That is absolutely ridiculous. And I was offended by that, but I let it slide here because maybe I am an arbiter of chaos. Maybe I enjoy the chaos a little bit. And you see, I'm going to be there ringside, making sure things run smoothly, asserting myself in my rightful position of power in this company and the power that is on my shoulder here. As your BCW champion, I'm going to be at BCW 130 overseeing this match. And if Gallows manages to defeat Tsunami, mind you, Gallows has defeated Tsunami 3 times. If you include the triple threat match at Hardcore Heat, he's defeated him 3 times. Tsunami, and you so willingly, so pridefully, so arrogantly accept that match, you, my friend, are a fucking idiot, Tsunami. You're an idiot, because what you did is you screwed up your chances at winning this title at Trampomania 3, which were already minimal, by the way. You were never going to beat me on the biggest stage because you never win in the biggest stage of Tsunami. Dating back to your entire career, you never get it done when it matters. And you want to go out there and you want to add Caden Gallows to this match? You want to minimize your chances even further? Well, guess what? Now it is me who has both of your numbers. And going into Trampomania, I don't give a damn if it's just mano a mano, me versus you, Tsunami, or if Caden Gallows is involved. Because either way, the result is going to be the same as it has remained for months now. Maxel Reeves standing victorious over his fallen opponents. So I'm going to tell you this, and don't you think that Maxel Reeves is just sitting here waiting for Trampomania, which is on May 4th. No, I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be defending my championship, continuing to assert myself, putting my main event spot on the line. Because Tsunami, you think that you think in your prideful, you're trying to demonstrate pride. You're trying to demonstrate leadership by accepting this match and seeming like a brave soldier, like a man who is willing to defend everything, his entire position within the company against Gallows. You want to seem like that's who you are when we know that you're a conniving, manipulative son of a bitch and that you'll do anything to get yourself power and to get yourself authority. But you hear the chatter, you heard and you know, Tsunami, that you stayed out of that gridlock match for most of it, for all of the consequential moments. You stayed out, and then you opportunistically waited. You went in there, you eliminated Tommy Good, you went and you went in there and you started your onslaught. But guess what? You can do that. You can play the strategy all you want. You can try to cheat the game. But when the game is better than you, when the game is Maxel fucking Reeves, you'll find that each and every time you step up to the plate, you're going to strike out, Tsunami. And Gallows, as for you and for Tsunami, you both sat there in the middle of that ring and agreed. You sat there and both affirmed that I was a mere replacement of NJN. I told you that I was a man trying to atone for my past sins, my past crimes, my past wrongdoings that I've committed with NJN, alongside NJN. And the way I've atoned for it is by taking him down, by securing the BCW championship from that tyrannical monster. And then you go out there and have the audacity, after I've done us all this great favor, after you and Tsunami failed time and again to capture this BCW championship from NJN, I was the one who succeeded. I was the one who went into that ring and conquered at Hardcore Heat, and I've been your BCW champion since, and it's about damn time that I am paid my due respect. So this is what's going to happen in BCW. I felt very disrespected last week at BCW 127 when the two of you ran that circus, you ran that buffoonery in front of my very eyeballs, and you tried to assert yourselves as those with the power, but in reality, that is not the case, and I'm going to show you exactly why at BCW 130. I'm not going to be the referee like Tsunami does. Like Tsunami likes to insert himself in consequential matches like he did at BCW 120, and he became the referee, and he directly affected the end of that match, prohibiting Tommy Good from earning his chaos opportunity against me. But anyways, Tsunami, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show people that there is a better way. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit there ringside, and I am simply just going to watch you. And I'm going to make sure, not only just you, but Caden Gallows, that this match is a fair match, and that there's no foul play here, and that whoever is standing tall at the end of that match is the best man standing. But in reality, nobody can be the best man standing when you have a man of my caliber at the top of the throne. So I don't give a damn. As I've said, I don't give a damn who it is at Trampomania. I don't care if it's just Tsunami. I don't care if it's the both of you, as I am prepared to maintain my dominance over this company. And that is something that the people are going to have to get used to. If you like it, if you enjoy it, good for you, because you're going to get a whole lot more of me at the top of the mountain. And if you're not a fan of it, if you want me to lose, if you've been rooting for me to lose this championship since the day I got it, I win this championship. All these people are clamoring to see me win the title, to see me take down the tyrannical monster NJN, and I do it. And then how do these people reward me? They reward me, a lot of them. Granted, if this doesn't apply to you, if you've been by my side, thank you. This doesn't apply to you. But if you turned your back on me like those who have, those after I became BCW champion rooting for me when I was defending it against anybody else but NJN, you rooted for me to lose the title. And to that, I say fuck you, because I am going to continue to assert myself regardless of what anybody has to say about it. So at BCW 130, you bet your ass that there's going to be no foul play, because we're going to have a real man in the building. And I'm going to lay down the law as your BCW champion. And at BCW 130, I promise you the best man will reign at the end of that match. And that is all I have to say for now. That is going to do it for tonight's episode of BCW as we gear up for the very important BCW 130 matchup between Tsunami and Caden Gallows. If Caden Gallows is victorious, he will be added to the Trampomania main event match. As this Thursday, we will see you right back here on BCW for the last face-off before BCW 30 between Gallows and Tsunami. We'll see you there.